Once again, thanks for tuning in. Holly Shields here for Kalkine Media. With the high-paced revolution, 5G is already in operation in more than 30% of the world's countries, including the USA, China, and the UK. That's why it's highly essential to decode the effects of 5G on the environment for a greener and more sustainable future. So first, let's back it up. What's 5G in a nutshell? Well, before I get into it, please give our channel a sub and hit that bell icon to stay up to date. 5G is the most advanced version of wireless mobile technology. Deployed in 2019 for the first time, it promises a 100% times faster pace than 4G. It provides better broadband for cell phones, faster and more reliable communication, and machine-to-machine communication. 5G magnifies the scope of wireless internet reaching everywhere, from smart cars to the Internet of Things, or IoT. Above all, because of 5G, all the possible devices can be connected through the internet and work without human intervention. However, when it comes to technological advancements, the first concern is about the environmental impacts of these new developments. Each technology consumes some degree of power, and 5G is no different. Thus, it's imperative to understand what 5G means for the environment. So, what's the downside of 5G? Well, with the new generation of wireless tech, the usage of power also increases. As the demand for 5G increases, the demand for new devices with 5G support also increases. And unfortunately, the manufacturing of components leads to environmental deterioration. The tech that 5G uses causes adverse effects on even birds, creating an ecological imbalance. Nevertheless, there's a vast scope of development in the area. And if climate change is kept in mind while moving ahead with 5G, positive impacts on the environment can be expected. The IoT that works with 5G uses lesser power as it shuts automatically when not in use. Sensors attached to the transportation, factors, etc. can analyze energy usage efficiently. 5G can also function on microgrids when the main grid is unavailable. And this enhances the scope to integrate renewable sources into the grid. So let's be optimistic for a moment. What if 5G becomes more sustainable? Well, since 5G consumes tons of energy, it's vital to decarbonize the power system. Lesser fossil fuel dependency for electricity generation and more inclination towards renewables will also help reduce the carbon emissions. Scientists across countries are working on biodegradable sensors, and once we have those, precious metals will no longer be needed for the manufacturing of sensors. The bottom line is that it's yet to be seen if 5G turns out to be a windfall or just another tool that leads to environmental degradation. With cautious planning and with implementation, we can reach the goal post of better technology for both the environment and technological advancement. Now that you're up to speed, check out some of our other videos to stay on top of things. If you like this, please head to our website at kalkinemedia.com and hit that subscribe button as well. This has been Holly Shields for Kalkine Media.